Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing the introduction to transforming exponential functions. Transformation, so over here you have to watch the animation. So I'm just kind of going to watch it without sound because I don't want to disrupt the whole class. But, so transform the function f of x equals 2x by using a vertical translation of 4 units. So g of x equals a times 2 to the power b x minus c in parentheses plus d. So I'm going to keep watching. Now after they have some of these in there, you have to decide what changes. Is it the a value, the b value, the c value, or the d value? So I'll pause and the answer is the d value because anytime the c is in parentheses, it is a vertical translation left or right. And then the a changes whether it's stretched or compressed. So the d value represents a vertical translation of the parent function. In this case, that value is -4, so the graph of f of x is translated down 4 units. So either the x or y coordinate of each point on the graph of f is increased or decreased by 4. So if we're going down, we know that it means that it's decreased by 4. And then you're not changing your x coordinates, you're changing your y coordinates. The transform function is written as, because it's not in parentheses and it isn't the c value up or the b value up here, because that would horizontally change the function, and you want to vertically change the function. So it's this one, g of x equals 2x minus 4. Suppose the function f of x is translated up 16.23 units. Is translated 16.23 units up. The equation for the transform function would be g of x and then whatever your f of x is plus 16.23. Because again, it can't be in the parentheses. And then you're ready to move on to your next problem. And it's loading and loading and loading. And everything is not working. It's fine. It's fine. The recording can't follow. Alright, so after some difficulties pausing it so that way you guys didn't have to wait, but I just finally got to the problem. So the transformation form of the function f of x equals 2 to the power of x can be written as g of x equals 8 times 2 to the power b and then x minus c in parentheses plus d. And then I wrote, so it says the blank affects the horizontal translation of the parent function. In this case, that value is 3, so the graph of f of x is translated 3 units to the right. So that's the c value, because anytime anytime you're going to the left or the right, the c value is going to affect it. So the x or y coordinate of each point on the graph of f is increased by 3 or decreased by 3. So if you are changing left or right, it's going to change the x coordinates and it's not going to change the y coordinates. Anytime you're shifting up and down, it changes the y coordinates, and anytime you're shifting left or right, it changes the x coordinates. And so when you're shifting right, it's going to increase by 3. The transform function is written as, so we know that it has to be in the parentheses, so we know that this is not right. And we know that this is right because you have to shift right. And it was the only one in parentheses. Suppose the function is translated 2 units to the left. The equation for the transform function is
What? I manage work on my computer.
so it'd be x plus 2 because x minus 2 is going to shift it to the right and not to the left. So you want it to shift to the left, so it has to be in the parentheses and it has to be plus. And that's all I'm going to show you, so I hope this helped you get through this workspace. And I will see